This segment brought to you by Kansas Grain Sorghum, growers working together. Find out more at kansasgrainsorghum.org.
Welcome to Farm Factor. Up first, Kyle and Dick Gehring talk about what's going on at the National Bison Association.
Hi, this is Kyle Bauer with Dick Gehring with the National Bison Association. Dick, when we talk about farm commodities and farm products, we fight demand, supply and demand, but when it comes to bison, really you have extremely strong demand for your product.
That's correct. Our supply is continually being outstripped by demand. We can't keep up. We're looking for new producers all the time. One of the great things about not being a commodity is we have our own price structure that continues to rise based solely on demand for the meat product.
So your biggest issue is really finding more producers.
That's correct. We need producers of all sizes, but we're right now really kind of focused on some commercial producers, maybe 100, 200 cow herds with some potential for expansion from there.
So when you talk about price discovery and setting price and me wanting to sell my production, tell us how that might work out in Kansas.
There's markets, private markets everywhere that are looking for the product. In the first Saturday in December is an annual sale that the Kansas Buffalo Association puts on. It's an open consignment sale that is open to anybody to bring animals to. Very few requirements to get there, and we'll probably run somewhere around 300-400 head this year, which is one of our lighter sales, and it speaks to the type of demand that's out there right now. We're having a little bit of a hard time getting enough. We'd like to see 600, 700, 800 head.
Well, and truly, a lot of your producers sell in other ways, but that sell kind of gives you an idea of what the going price is.
That is a very good venue, a very good market tool to figure out a production model, price discovery. Absolutely.
So if I'm considering this as a rancher, what sort of things do I need to keep in mind whether it's a fit for me or not?
A little bit of background in livestock production would be beneficial. It's not mandatory. Some cattle experience is always a good thing. Folks ask a lot of times what it's like, and I say it's exactly like raising cattle, only completely opposite. And they ask a lot about the fencing and about what kind of facility I need, and it sounds like we really need to build it extremely stout and all that. And I always tell them if you have to have it that stout and that strong and that high, you're doing it wrong, because it's all about handling the animal and how you do it. And
truly, they are a grazing animal. Most of them spend their entire life on a grass diet.
There's a lot of market out there that is for grass-fed only. They are a great ungulate. They a fantastic job of utilizing grass species in different forbs and sedges, and they're able to convert that much better than cattle over the entire year. They graze year round, and there's also another market segment out there that does a little bit of feed finishing on the end, but most of their life is spent out there grazing.
We're visiting with Dick Gehring. He's with the National Bison Association. This is Kyle Bauer reporting. Back to you, Jamie.
Thanks, Kyle. Folks, come back after these messages for this week's Kansas Soybean Update.
To see this show and past episodes of Ag AM in Kansas, go online to agamandkansas.com.
KFRM is one of the largest farm radio stations in the nation, dedicated to informing and entertaining rural listeners from northern Oklahoma to southwestern Nebraska. You can catch KFRM in many ways, of course, 550 on the AM dial, streaming at kfrm.com, or on your smartphone by going to the TuneIn Radio app, or on Ag AM in Kansas on Tuesdays and Facebook every day of the week. KFRM, tune us in. You'll be glad you did.